So we're back again. I put day 41, but it's actually only day 40. It will be 41 in a couple of hours, obviously, hour and a half. I don't know why I'm searching this, to be fair. It's time for me to move on. I'm going to go around this lake edge and just see what I can discover, really. It's a massive lake in the middle. Anybody who's watched the last stream that I had yesterday, it's a massive lake at the lower end of the map, but it does exclude me from going to one of the traders very easily. But that isn't so much of a problem for me now, because I actually got an auger from the last time I went to the trader, an auger and an auger engine. So I'm quite happy with that score. It's not so much of a score for me right now, because I don't actually do a lot of building quite yet. But when the time comes for actually doing building and basing myself somewhere, it will be invaluable, as we all know. It's not a very high level one. It's only about a 3, maybe 360. So it's mid-range. But we can always build up towards a 550, 580 sort of number eventually. There's a car there, was that? Because it's a road. It's not a road, sorry, a path. I'm not worried about that house. It's one of those, you could call in there and open the safe and stuff like that, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. I'm just doing a bit of searching at the moment at night time, while you're sort of unproductive, as I've always talked about. It's about optimizing your production during the day, during the night, because during the day you can do your looting and bits and pieces without worrying about zombies too much. So I like to do things like this at night. Either explore the map, change towns that I'm living in. If I've finished at one place, I usually travel at night. But yeah, so I'm just going around the edge of this lake so I can sort of identify where the boundaries are of everything. I'm going to look up on here because it actually has got a backpack. Sometimes it has good stuff. No, my luck, it'll have nothing. Average. Nothing to write home about that. Nothing, not bad, but nothing to really be overly impressed with. Coming up the ladder at me, and I just managed to... I think my leg was already broken. Oh, sprained anyway, but... So I've got to remember to build myself a splint eventually. Although a sprained leg will actually heal on its own, it just takes a bit longer. I don't think I only sprained it maybe... I don't really want to be stuck here with that zombie running around after me. I think I only sprained it like maybe 12, might have been 20 hours ago. So I don't think it's ready to heal yet. We can check that up when we stop anyway. Wish the world would actually catch up before the zombies get me. Okay, so that's actually a underground bunker back there. I could go and search that, but I don't need any recipes. It has got 3... What have I got in the way of... No, I'll come back to that actually. It has actually got 3 gun safes in it, along with a couple of boxes and some ammo boxes and other bits and pieces. I think I might come back to that another time. This is a massive lake. It's probably the one thing that annoys me about this world that I'm on currently. It's actually there's so much water on it. It's sort of a little bit restrictive as to where I can actually go. But you can't win them all. It's the way life goes. I got word from BBD Gaming actually, that, and what I didn't, it's something I didn't realise, but you can actually, you have a seed and there's other seeds that you can go on. I wonder if I can get across there. No, probably not. I'm not going to try it anyway. Not at night. Oh, please don't. Yeah, sweet. And she was telling me that there's different seeds you can get to start the game. You name your game the seed and that's where you end up. So I want to try that eventually because... Have I got fuel? Yeah, I've definitely got fuel on me. I'm sensed. Sweet. Didn't even notice I was running out of fuel. That's how observant I am at times. Okay, she's just going to run into the water away from me, eh? Is that how it's going to happen? That was really random. No, he's back again. You might as well have stayed in the water for all good that was for you. Do you have a zombies after me? No. That gives me opportunity to get some fuel, which is a gas barrel, recipes, gas can. And we are away. I don't think there's anything I can put in there that is taking up space at the moment. I don't need you for a start. And we're off again. It's only going to be a short stream for me tonight. Just got back from the gym, I did leg day and I am shattered. But I wanted to get on and do a quick stream regardless. Just really as thanks to people that have been getting on my last few streams that I told them that I'd actually get on a new stream. I'd stream every day, sorry. So I just want to do a quick stream. It'll probably be about an hour and a half. I'm currently about 10 minutes in. I think there's a body back there, but I'm not going to go and search it. It's a habit I want to get into, at least streaming for at least an hour and a half every weekday. Weekends I will do more streaming as long as I'm here. This weekend I've actually got a good mate of mine's birthday party about 2.5 hours, well, 2.25 hours away from where I live. I've got to drive there on Saturday at some stage, so I won't be doing as much streaming Saturday or Sunday this weekend. But generally I spend a bit more time streaming, 5 or 6 hours probably a day. At the moment this is the only game I stream, but there's a couple of games coming up that I'd actually like to maybe look at streaming further down the track, starting off on the same foot as everybody else that's a streamer. Because I'm reasonably new to this, I'm almost on the back foot compared to a lot of streamers. So I want to start, first of all is Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's 2, I don't think it's 3. I really enjoyed Red Dead Redemption and the the zombie one anyway, or the dead type one. There was a bear back there, but I haven't got the interest of killing it at the moment. I think you all would have seen it, anybody who's watching the stream or watches the replay of the stream. I've got no real interest in killing it at the moment. I don't think this is going to go to much. I don't want to take a chance at it. No, it's just an outcrop, this one. And the other game is Fallout 76. The Fallout series is one of my favourite series of all time. I actually played the game that far back that I'm pretty sure it was Fallout 1 I played originally. It was actually the sandbox type game. I think sandbox is the right word I'm looking for. So I've been playing Fallout that long now. I really liked Fallout 4. I didn't like Fallout New Vegas. I compared to Fallout 3, I thought Fallout 3 was a lot better than New Vegas, but even New Vegas had its good points. So I'm really looking forward to Fallout 76, and one of the main reasons for that is it's actually the multiplayer. I think that'll open up a whole lot of other options and more enjoyment that the rest of the Fallout series haven't had. Obviously it's a reasonably new concept in gaming, but it's been around longer than the last couple of Fallouts. I'm talking about a multiplayer. So it's their first foray into that. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's a big game. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering Fallout 76. I'm not sure whether I'll pre-order Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, so that'll be the other game. Those will be the other games that I'm looking at streaming in the future. I think with my background in the Fallouts previous to this, although I haven't played Fallout 4 for a fair while now because I gave it to my mate Matty, and he absolutely loves it. Okay, so we've come to a road. I'm going to jump off and check where, if I've been on this road, or where this road, if the road leads to any of the towns that I've been to so far, just before I waste my time. So it doesn't. Now, do I go that way, or do I go that way? I'm wondering whether there's a town up there. It looks like there might be a town up there, so I'm actually going to go that way. No, my luck, it'll end up being nowhere near a town, but I'm going to follow the road this way simply because it looks like it might lead up to another town, which I haven't investigated yet. So let's see how that pans out for me. Sometimes these little kickbacks and changes of level do indicate that. Not always, but sometimes they do. Looks like it may be coming up to a town, which is nice. Yes, it is. So I didn't embarrass myself there too badly. I'm just going to take a search around. It's got a passing gas, which is always good. It's got the Brothers Theatre, which is good for spotlights, which I grab out of there. It's got a working stiffs. This is a good little town I've found here. I'm impressed. So let's see what else there is around this town. I don't bother checking the Shamway, whatever it's called, food place. I can't even remember what it's called now. Shamway something, I think. Pretty worthless POI, that one there. I was based out of there simply because it was the centre of the map in the last town I was at. Same with the trailer park. Pretty worthless, really. So I could base myself here. It's now day 41, so I'm going to base myself here till the next horde. I'm not sure whether I'm going to watch the next horde. I don't know whether I'm going to stream the next horde today or tomorrow. I'll see what time restraints I have. But it actually seems like a pretty cool little town, actually. A lot better than the last town I was at, put it that way. So it's not massive. It's a medium size. But it has got key POIs that I like. Mainly the working stiffs is what I'm after at the moment, simply because it could give me things like steel tools. I've got a steel axe, but I haven't got steel pickaxe. So yeah, let me re-say that. I've got steel fireman's axe, but I haven't got steel pickaxe. So I actually thought somebody might have been there. I thought that door was open, but it wasn't. So that's the things I'm sort of looking for at the moment. It's got a graveyard. not too stressed about the graveyard. I don't really. The only reason I'd search the graveyard, dig the graves up, is if I was wasting a night, really. So, looks like it's got a popping pills as well, man. Is that a popping pills? Yes, it is. Nothing of great value for me at the popping pills. I mean, it can give you a few vitamins or vitamins, depending on where you live in the world. Give you a few first aid kits. What do you call them? First aid bandages. But yeah, not a heck of a lot of massive. So yeah, it's a nice little town, this one, and it's got a cracker book, which I don't even bother checking. I leave the cracker books at the moment. They can be searched by anybody else who comes on the game. I don't even search the last cracker book that I had, town that I had. Right, so what I'm going to do is find the centre of the map like I always do. After I kill this fella before he gets me. Oh, he just missed me. Oh, over here. Get rid of these fellas before I actually figure out where I'm going to base myself. So about the centre of the map, somewhere about there. And that's where the nearest house to that I'm going to base myself out of while I'm in this town. What I try and do is actually base myself out of the middle house, the middle POI, the middle whatever works out to be. Simply, and that's why I ended up at the trader type, whatever it was in the middle of the town that I showed you before. It looks like it might be. Oh no, it's not going to be. That deer's having its own circus as usual. Come across that quite a bit. One thing I did find one day was there's a deer and a pig up the same cactus. I've only ever seen it once, but I did see that one stage. So I wish I was actually able to take a screenshot. I couldn't figure out how to take a screenshot. Or I would have taken a screenshot and it would have been my thumbnail. But I couldn't figure out how to. I don't know why I wasn't able to move then. I was stunned. No, I was stunned after I got hit. That didn't work. Got some weird pants on, brother. Obviously, when you first come to a town, there's a lot of zombies to deal with, and they, for some reason, they seem to be able to detect you from a lot further away. One thing I need to do is figure out how long it's going to be. So it's only 1 minute before my sprained leg heals. I'm not going to bother building a, what do you call it, a splint. And looks like we're going to base ourselves out of this one or this one. What I'm going to do is actually build a heap of ladders and go up the side there. That should be plenty, really. Rather than have to go through the house, I'm going to go straight up this wall here, and that's going to be my entry into the place. And I'm going to have built enough, am I? Not a major drama, I can... Right. So that's me up. I will bust out this before I break my neck. I can't remember where the ladder is, and that's going to tell me where the ladder is, basically. So I built myself a few secure storage chests. Secure storage chests. should be enough for the meantime. Get rid of some of this stuff. And I know that I did put the lesser amount of water there, that was on purpose, before somebody makes a comment. Not that I don't like comments, I just wanted you to know that I was actually aware of that. Let's clear out my mini bike as well. If I can find the bloody thing, it must be over here. There it is. There's no need to have probably anything more than that in the mini bike. Maybe actually the jacket as well, or the trench coat as well. Well, I call it a trench coat, because dirty, dodgy perverts wear them. And flash to people all around town. Right, so how many arrows have I got? 34. And I've got 94. Okay, so I've got enough ammunition really. All I need is more arrows, if anything. Somebody's just joined the game, Matsu or something like that. Retard. I just resprayed my leg again. So I will actually build once I find some cloth fragments. I'll make myself another splint, because I was just about to heal. Is that a steel pickaxe? Holy shit! I just scored myself a level 558 steel pickaxe. That is a massive score. Massive score. I must say, that is massive. I'm real wrapped with that. I don't use the sledgehammer. It's absolutely pointless to me. What I'm going to do is now go and search the... But I'm really happy with that find. I've got 2 high level steel tools. So really no matter what I build as far as the steel tools with the level that I can build myself, it will actually... So I was about to say, I don't accept. Oh, it's even got a shotgun Messiah. It's got every POI that I want in this town. A really nice little town to find, actually. I don't accept invitations. The reason behind that is too many trolls. Everybody knows what I mean. Too many people coming on here trying to kill you. So I'm not interested. He can come find me if he wants and kills me, but I'm not going to tell him where I am. So, right. Eventually I might hit that wood after the 4th bloody try. Having a bit of interest in zombies because I haven't been this side of town yet. Apart from on my mini bike, so we'll deal with them first before I go searching. But yeah, if he wants to come find me and kill me, he's more than welcome to, but I'm not going to tell him where I am. Tough shit, really. Get angry about it, tough shit. Let's see what we can... What can we rustle up in here? Well, that's a good start. Okay, so it's going really well for me at the moment. Got all excited about the working stiff tools and haven't found a bugger all in it so far. There is a lot of boxes out the back, so let's hope it improves. But all I've found is rebar frames and glue so far. Not glue, oil. Is there somebody out here? I'm sure there must be here because the wall was damaged, so there had to be somebody here. Let's hope these boxes are better than the last lot. Nope. No. Eh. Oh, you bugger. I hit the wrong one. And what was that? Chainsaw parts again. I don't want chainsaw parts. I'd rather have all the parts. Bit of a bugger. Wasn't a great POI, but we'll deal with it. I was going to build a splint, wasn't I? Scrap down you. 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 A recipe, already got it, so it doesn't worry me. Let's give this a reasonably good search. I'm not going to completely search. I'm going to only search for things that actually give me something of value, which I haven't yet, so that's alright though. What I generally do is a big red flag to me when it comes to people asking you to ally with them. If they don't kill anybody for the in the first, say, 10 minutes, all they're trying to do is find you. I'm sorry, they should have killed somebody by that stage if they were actually trying to play the game properly. So that's what I keep an eye on, basically, is to see how many people they kill. When I say people, zombies. And that indicates to me whether they're actually serious about playing or not. So, what's name went up 1. Tonight what I'm going to do is actually spend some time allocating some points as well. I've got quite a few points free to allocate to skills. There's a few things I want to target. Now I'll probably, because I picked up that awesome steel pickaxe, I will actually do steel as well. No use building no use doing iron parts anymore. I've got finding a lot of recipes still. I'm not going to complain about it, but it's just really odd to me how many recipes I'm actually finding. I'm a little bit gutted about that medium high level chainsaw parts. I really was wishing it was I'm going to break down that, and I'm going to break down that as well. I might combine that one with my other iron or steel pickaxe, steel shovel. Let's deal with all this crap first. Probably go upstairs and actually, probably what I'll do is make sure I completely search everything. I'm going to be here a few days, so I want to search everything completely. Zombie after me, I just got out of the way. He's now more dead than he already was. So half dead. Free up some space. I might as well take my bike around here actually. Saves me having to run back and get it. So I might go and check the shotgun Messiah next. I also want to find where I'm going to spend the horde, because the horde obviously is coming in the next couple of days. Day and a half or so. Just not even bother looking at the time to try and spend the time figuring out exactly how many hours it is. Near enough to a day and a half anyway. As you can see, I picked up a machete at the last trader as well. That trader actually ended up, apart from its position, it actually ended up a really good little score. I picked up quite a bit of stuff in there that I needed as far as an auger, as I was talking about, and an auger part, which they're both in 300s, just over 300s I think. But they were good to get, good items to get. So there's no second air conditioning unit up on top of this POI. Because I've got an injured leg, I need to figure out where the ladder is. There it is there. I thought I'd actually re-sprained it there, but I didn't. Let's go to Shotgun Messiah. So what's this other fella doing? See, he still hasn't killed any. Oh, he's actually disappeared. So he wasn't interested in being an ally with me. He was only interested in coming and destroying my shit and killing me. Only thing he was interested in. I don't care what he says. If you don't kill anybody and then when somebody doesn't accept your friend request, disappear, I know exactly what you're up to. I've played this game for too long to be fooled by people like that. I'm going to go in here. Let's break down this door here. I only break these down halfway. So anybody's listening to my stream, they know why I do that. Because it doesn't actually give you any mechanical parts after you've done it just over halfway. It might give you more iron, but it doesn't give you any mechanical parts after that. So I got a high level basket. I don't need to take that basket. All I'm doing is stopping somebody else from getting it. So I'm just being petty if I do that. I don't see the point. I'm going to run out of space, I know that here for certain, but we can use my binny bike if I have to, or I can actually go back to my base rather than wasting time as well. All parts that I can sell, nothing worth combining. I've got high level sniper rifle, which is the only weapon I use, which I've talked about before as well. Let's scrap you down. Let's go dump the stuff at my base. And see, I do that all the time. I park my vehicle too far away. There's a zombie in the middle of the air there. It's always an interesting experience. He should break his leg. I don't know if he does when he comes down, but he should. Let's go up here and dump this stuff first. And let's see if I can get down next time without actually breaking something. Knowing the way I'm playing, probably a good chance that I will break something. So I'm not high, I haven't got a lot of first aid kits, so I might actually go and grab this drop. It's not far away. I didn't break my leg, like an expert. Let's go and grab this drop. Go back and search the Shotgun Messiah. I was also talking about where I was going to base myself for the next horde, which is a day 42, obviously. Hey Alex, mate, how you been, buddy? What's been happening? Didn't even notice that you'd got on. Just talking away to myself. I've just arrived in this new town. How you been, buddy? All right? What's news? I didn't ignore you. I just didn't see you. I was talking crap to myself, and you know what it's like, getting your own space. But I've just moved towns, and I've found a pretty good town actually. Quite happy with it. I'm going to base myself here for the next horde. get some materials to make myself a... That's right, man, you should get used to me ignoring you. It'll happen again, I'm sure. That's how I roll. Is that a trader? Shit hot. There's a trader right there. Is it a trader? No, it isn't a trader. Is it a trader? No, it isn't a trader. Damn it, I thought it was a trader. Yeah, mate, so how's everything been going? I'm good, mate. I'm just plodding along, just going to do a hour and a half stream or something like that. You're the first one to come on, so thanks very much, as usual. You can always count on you coming and watching me. How did your stream go? How did your stream go yesterday? I know you were going to do that Dead by Dawn or Dead by Daylight I might be thinking about. So how'd that go for you? So when we doing the collab thing? And I just finished my stream. You just did another stream, did you? I will have to go and have a look at that. Is it the Dead by Daylight one? Where's my thing over there? Oh, there's a deer. I'll go and kill you because I need to make a forge. No, I'm not going to get enough out of it. I might get enough out of this to make a forge. Mate, whenever you're ready, hey, whenever you want to, I'm keen. So if you want to start the... Yeah, I was abusing people with killers. Yeah, what's the game like? Is it worth playing? Just run out of fuel as usual. Yeah, mate. If you want to start a world up, I'm keen to go whenever you are. It's free for a month, is it? I better buy it then. I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing mainly good things. I'm not hearing... Not everybody's wrapped with it, but I'm hearing mainly good things. As you can see from my toolbar, or my whatever you call it, my tool belt, I actually found a high level steel pickaxe in a car just beside this building. So I'm pretty wrapped about that. Maybe tomorrow, mate, if you're keen. I'll be ready to go tomorrow, if you want to do that. Bit late today, I'm not going to do a massive stream today. What's the time for me at the moment? 20 past 9, I'm going to be streaming for about another hour, and then I'm going to go to bed. But I'm keen to, if you're keen tomorrow, I'm keen to start tomorrow. Yeah, man, so I'm wrapped with the 550 steel pickaxe. I found a 550 steel pickaxe and a 580 or 560, I think, one of the two, sledgehammer. I don't use the sledgehammer, so I scrapped that, but it was quite a good little find from the car. Don't find those very often. So mate, if you're keen, yeah, let's give it a go tomorrow. Are you going to do random gen, or are you going to do Never's Gain? Doesn't take me long to get through the safes with this high level. I'd prefer to do random game, but I'll leave it up to you. If you want to do Never's Gain, I'm good. Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking, but I know that BVD mentioned that there's that seed I think it's barrel roll. Do you want to try that maybe? I think it's called barrel, B-A-R-R-E-L-L, roll, R-O-L-L. Do you want to try that, or just want to start a random game just randomly? Yeah, mate, I'm keen as. I think I'll search this. Yep. I don't know if I'll search this though. No. Yeah, mate, so if you want to start a random gen tomorrow, I'm keen to get into it. I think you put barrel roll in the name of your game, and it's a certain seed, if you know what I mean, a seed. So it's a set map, and yeah, BVD was saying that it's the best seed that she knows of. So if you want to give it a try, I'm keen. I've never played it before, so it's not like I know the map, so it'll all be new to us. But yeah, mate, we can give it a go tomorrow. Have you got a microphone? Oh, no, actually, I've heard you talking, so you've definitely got a microphone. And we'll look at starting it maybe a little bit earlier than this tomorrow. Oh, phone turned off. Yeah, mate. If you want to start it, tomorrow, and I'll just find out when you're on, and I'll just join you around about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe an hour and a half earlier than now. Is that going to work for you? I know that you said you've got 5. I know you said you've got 5 weeks off for work, so that'll make it 8 p.m. for me. If that works for you, that works for me. So you're 11 hours behind me. The time 9:23. Yes, I'm 11 hours. Yeah, I'm 11 hours. It's 8 o'clock at, well, here at the moment it's 9:30 at night for me. So yeah, you're 11 hours. I think you're 11 hours behind me. Right, where am I going? Gonna get on my bike for a start. (10:27 a.m.) Yeah, so it's 9 It's 9:27 where I am, so yeah, you're 10 hours behind. You're 11 hours behind me. Oh, there's a deer. I want that deer. So I can make a forge now at least. I do need to find more arrows, actually. Not arrows, more feathers. But they'll be easy enough to find. I can find those piece of piss. What difficulty setting are you going to put it on? Should we make it harder because we both can play the game? Maybe make it a bit more difficult and see how it pans out. Yeah, what one do you reckon you'll put it on? Yeah, it is a little bit disturbing. I'm glad you picked up on that. I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah, no, that's all right, mate. I don't mind you being a little bit disturbed. Nothing as usual. Oh, shit, yeah. Wonder where she was. I don't particularly want these people after me at night if I can get away with it. Yeah, man, you make it whatever works for you. I think we're both good enough at the game that we can survive a certain level. I just find the level I'm at the moment, which is Survivor, I think, gets a bit too easy further on in the game. So it probably would be nice to probably try and challenge ourselves. I think I'd still prefer them to be probably you, but I'm going to try my hardest to beat you. I think you said you've been playing the game for a year, didn't you? I've been playing for a couple of years, so maybe I'm better. We'll soon see anyway. Nah. Let's try and help each other out rather than compete. What's happening here? Right. I need you. I need you. But I know more first. But I know more. First time I got on the game, I was on YouTube for a couple of hours for tips. Yeah, I just pretty much learnt as I went. Made a lot of mistakes, died a lot. And then eventually figured out that you do things, shouldn't do things the way that I was doing it. But yeah, YouTube's good for... I have used YouTube to find... just to see what other people do, really. And I've found some interesting stuff out just by watching YouTube. I'm sure there's another one around somewhere. Why is there only one? So it's day 42 tomorrow, so I need to find out where I'm going to spend the horde. Oh. Which one runs at night? Sorry, which one walks at... yeah, sorry, which one runs at night but walks during the day? Does Insane do that? Because I'm on Survivor list now, and it's a little bit too easy to be fair. Gets a little bit monotonous if you play it on that level. Both run at night and walk in the day. Yeah, now let's try Insane then, eh? Let's give Insane a go. I'm just going to spend the night looting, really. Seeing what I can rustle up. Oh, there's a zombie right there. It's going to be running at me in a second. That's up to you. I'm not worried if it's multiplayer. If you want to play a private game, yeah, you play a private game, but I don't mind if it's multiplayer. I usually play, this is a multiplayer, this one for me. Not many people come on my game anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Might set up my workbench and then build some more tools actually. Build a forge. Oh, there's a zombie up my ass. I'll put it on survival multiplayer. Is survival not too easy though? That, it's the same settings as private. But isn't survival too easy, I meant? Or is that what you meant? Let's make a... What do I need for bellows? Oh, wood. Usually helps if you got wood. There's another dirty comment. Bellows, and now I need stone. Oh, you can change difficulty. Yeah, man, make it survival multiplayer if you want. That's fine by me. We can work with that. Hey, Rev, how you been? All right, buddy? Just chatting away to Alex at the moment about us starting a new game tomorrow. Chris Dyer. I'm sure his name was Rev. Maybe it's your nickname. Obviously, it's a nickname, but I've never heard you called Rev Dyer. Sorry, Chris Dyer. That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. What's been happening? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Really good. Just cruising, eh? Always just cruising. Nothing too stressful in my life. Just moved towns. Found myself a nice little town. Haven't quite got enough... Oh, there's a zombie after me. Let's deal with this first. Like that. Oh, shit. Get past there. Sweet. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Rev, mate. I'm good, thank you. Just having a chat with Alex about, yeah, as I said, starting a new world, which I think will start tomorrow. Just do a bit of stuff together. It gets a bit boring doing stuff on your own. I think you probably know, what I mean. So me and Alex are going to start a new one. See how that all pans out. Right, so I can build a forge now. Thanks, man. Yeah, I do have my moments where I'm good and moments where I'm not so flash. But yeah, no, it's coming along. Most zombies only take one hit for the head to pop, which is always nice. Yeah, and that's exactly what it'll be, Alex. 2 town idiots. The village, they'll call us the village idiots, which I've been called before, so... No, I haven't actually, Rev. I'm just about to go and do that now. I did use a few of them later yesterday to get my scrounging or whatever it's up, scavenging up. But I'm just about to go and put this forge down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and allocate a few points to make steel. That's enough wood for me there. So I've got heaps of points spare, as you will see. 176 points. So I need to make steel. So I need 11 points in construction tools. Steel smithing. I think I want to use it on blunt weapons, which is pummel Pete as well. Yep. How many points I got? 115. Minus 69er. I'm sort of running out of things to use it on now. Game of wellness. Let's put in the survivor as well, and quicker crafting. Yeah, I'm not using my Oh, sorry, you didn't realise you were actually streaming at the same time, mate. Dead by Daylight. I could put it in the fixer as well, actually. And cricket crafting. Right, those are all my points used at the moment. So I need to go and... Oh, just in a game, okay. But you're playing but watching me at the same time. Yeah, you know, catch you soon, Rev. I need to go and find some... I need to go and find some rocks, is what I need to do. What am I doing? Trying to find my bike. Now, I know there's some around, I just can't remember where the hell they were. I need to repair this axe because it'll hit it with one hit will do it now. Well, after I repair it, or after I combine it. Here's some over here, so let's break those down. I need to get some raw iron basically to make some forged steel. Tell me, Alex, have you seen any streaming from Viprin recently? I haven't seen him on for a while for some reason, I don't know why. When Rev comes on, he might tell me. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know whether he's away or something. Usually I get the heads up that he's streaming. I don't think I've seen him stream since Saturday, maybe. So he's fallen off the radar at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I need to keep an eye out for those things as well. Get a few more of those. Get ready for the horde. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I might have to have a search once I get off here and see where he is. I think I'm going to play until just before the horde, and then do the horde another day. Get myself all ready for the horde, and then do it when I next play. That we're not doing it together. probably almost enough raw iron for the meantime. Excuse me. I'm going to make a new spiked club actually, is the first thing I'm going to do. My one's getting a bit tired. What else I need? I need forged steel as well, but I won't have enough for a while. I need at least 40 of that. Oh, it's 2 at the moment. So I'm going to go and figure out where I'm going to set myself up for the horde, so I'm all ready to go. I want a building that's reasonably big, but also in the middle of nowhere. To base myself out of. We'll have a search around and see what we come up with. Probably the edge of town's as good a place as any. So I could base myself on top of the I don't know. I could base myself on the walls of the graveyard, but I don't think I want to. I think I might base myself on this building here. Is what I might do. Yeah, this is where I'm going to spend the horde here. So, first things first, I need some wood. Wood frames. Not enough, but that's alright. We'll break down this car. Basically what I'm doing here is just cleaning up the base of the building that I'm going to have as my temporary horde base, because I don't want the zombies getting caught on it. I want them to be free to run around. So I'll do that back and front. I'll block up the doors after I've searched it. It'd be nice if I was higher level, well, more repaired on my steel pickaxe, but that's alright. Getting through it reasonably quickly. I'm sort of thinking I'll probably get some higher level zombies this time as well. Maybe some ferals and some police or cop zombies. I'm hoping to, because they always have higher level loot. But I'll just bust these all down because I don't like the zombies getting caught up. I like them, as I said, free to run around. It spreads them out for looting. The gore blocks don't land on top of each other as much if you have free space around it. Are you there, Rev? No, it might not be. There was 2 people on, but I'm not too sure whether Rev was one of them. Right, do the same to the front. Is this your mode online? Hey, THRU. I'm not too sure what you mean. Is this my name online? My name on PSN is Maynard JK27, but my YouTube channel is cat space like pizza gaming. Cat space like pizza space gaming, if that's what you mean. How are you anyway, mate? First time on the stream. Thanks very much for coming. I'm just getting ready for the horde at the moment, basically, mate. Clearing up some space. Going to build a temporary horde base for the day 42 horde. What are you up to? Yeah, mate, I'm not too sure what you mean by mode. You still there, THRU? I realise you're still there, Alex. Mate, no, there's that THRU. I was wondering whether he was there. Right, so the outside of the base is pretty much clear of anything that any obstructions. I suppose I need to dust this off as well, actually, which gives me a bit of a bit of scrap iron, which is always good. Oh, Jesus, that wasn't so well done. It could have killed me, that could have. Yeah, sorry mate, no, I was talking to THRU. He was asking me whether this was my mode. I'm not too sure what he meant. I gather he meant my name, but he hasn't replied back. I think he might have already left. Keep both of you and sell you. Search upstairs and then I'll block this place in basically. Mate, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to, THRU. I'm only actually going to be streaming for till just about the horde, so I'm only going to be playing for maybe another 20 minutes, but you're more than welcome to join any other time. I'm just going to set up my base ready to Rick and Eagle 35. Mate, send us a friend request and I'll accept that, eh? But yeah, basically all I'm going to do today is, all I'm going to do tonight before I finish up the stream is just get ready for the horde, have that all set up, and then I'll do the horde tomorrow, but you're more than welcome to join at any stage. You subbed? Cheers, thanks very much mate, I'll return the favour, thank you. Welcome to the stream, thanks very much. I'm just going to, yeah, get all ready for the stream, and then I'm good to go. First thing tomorrow, if I'm not on with Alex, I'll do the stream. Otherwise, I'll do it the next day that I'm on my own. Have you got a? Do you play yourself, THRU? Can I sub to your? Have you got a YouTube channel? Right, so I need some more timber, which all this over here will do. Let's make some more wood frames. I don't need 100. Let's make 40. Thanks very much for the sub, THRU. As I said, if I can return the favour, if you let us know what your YouTube channel is, I'm keen to. Mind you, my sub will tell me that. So if you let us know what your YouTube channel is, it's a bit easier for me. What am I doing here? It's steel for some reason. I thought that would be wood. Yeah, mate. I've subbed to you, haven't I, Alex? I'm pretty sure I've subbed to you. If I haven't, it's not on purpose. I better check that out because I was pretty sure I've subbed to you. That'll be right. I think you're pulling my pisser, Alex. I'm pretty sure I've subbed to you. But if I haven't, I definitely will. I think I need a few more. Not that many, but we'll go with that at the moment. Oh. Oh. Man, we get our wires crossed all the time, eh? I sometimes wonder what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, mate, THRU sub to all living humans as well. There's a few other people that are on here as well that you might be interested in watching that are better streamers than me. Last Place Gaming, Vypran Hellgod, VYPRAN. Who else? BVD Gaming. Life is a game. Dan and Wolfie. Who else? There's so many to try and remember. When I remember, if you want to let them know as well, mate. I'm just in the middle of trying to get this sorted out at the moment, so I'm ready to go. But I will definitely accept your friend request. As I said, mate, I'm only going to be streaming till just before the horde comes, so I'll do it when I've finished the stream. Yeah, well, I just told him a few, so if he wants to go on those, that's fine. Scrap you. But at least go and check out their streams if you're keen, THRU. There's so many people around that do it. Right, so that's basically where I'm going to spend the horde. When I get over to the base, I will... I didn't tell them lots, I only told them about 4. Only 4, brother. I think it was 4 anyway. I sometimes lose track. I think you're imagining things, Alex. I think you're hearing things. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong one. Yeah, your hearing's probably better than mine. I reckon I said maybe 5 at the most. Enough of your grief. Where's this zombie that's making noise? Is it inside the building? Must be. I don't even think I've searched this one yet either. Okay, so it's not inside the building. Just a second, I'll go and accept the friend request. I can't find your friend request, THRU. THRU, I can't find your friend request. Are you sure you've sent it? It isn't showing up in my notifications. Oh, I need to make some more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I said 5. Instead of 4, I said 5 then. If we're going to be pedantic about it. I need wood. I was still wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but I was wrong, you're right. Yeah, THRU, if you're still there, mate, you need to send another friend request. What I need to do is actually build a heap of crossbow bolts as well. Feathers. And feathers. Okay, so I got enough of those. I need to repair my crossbow. Now I can make a steel fire axe. And we're good to go. What I might do is make a... I don't know if I'm so keen to make a big teacup, but hey man, you're in control, you do whatever... You're the boss, you do what you tell me what you want to do. I need meat, eggs, cooking pot. Any eggs in here? I need meat though, probably. As you can see, I actually don't build much in the way of bases for a fair while anyway. That's just the way I roll. I need to find out on this one. Yeah, I did see your emojis actually, because that was where you had your horde, eh? One of your horde streams, I saw the emojis and the zombies busted part of it. I did see that, mate. Yeah. Let's make some more iron. Let's make steel arrowheads actually. Why can I not make steel arrowheads? Because I'm going to make an anvil first, that's why. How much time have I got left? It's hard to read. 1849. But now, rest in peace, the emojis, cause they're gone. Did they get broken by the zombies, or did you bust them down? Make a heap of those, because I need to tap them here. Okay, so they've both been made, so I can combine those. No, that's alright, I'm not going to worry about that yet. And that probably won't go up too many levels either. No, it didn't, so that's right, they're both high level, that's all that worries me. I'll get the food out of here. So it's worked out about right, because the horde comes in about, I think that says 19, hour and a half. No, make that 2.5 hours. And I'll be ready to do the horde, really. But it looks like THRU's disappeared. few more steel arrowheads. 180, it should be enough. 180 crossbow bolts should be enough, and I've got that sniper rifle ammunition anyway, so... Have I got enough arrows though? Probably not. I need to go and find some more arrows. Bugger, forgot about that. Let's go and hunt for some more arrows while I can. Don't want to be hunting there because there won't be any there. When you want to find arrows, you just don't find arrows. You can look for hours and just won't find them. And there's a fine example. Yeah, some. So I need about 60 arrows, and I think I've got about 23 at the moment. No, actually I need more than 60 arrows. I am going to be cutting it close though. I'd better get a wriggle on really. No, wasted my time. Basically I'm going to run out of time to get arrows enough to make... Seeing things. Shit, I am running real close on time at the moment. Oh, you bugger. That wasn't very well done. Right before the horde. Anybody who's watching that will attest that that was a total absolute nightmare by me. Right, time to go to where I'm having the horde. I don't think I'll do the horde tonight. I'm going to finish up as soon as I get over there. As long as I don't actually arrive after the horde starts. But thanks to everybody that's come on. I will do the horde either tomorrow or when I'm next playing on my own. I'm going to be cutting it close, getting up that ladder. So cheers Alex mate, take it easy. I'm going to quit here because it's just before the horde. And I'll catch up with you later mate. And I'm going to finish the horde, I'm going to finish the broadcast here. Thanks a lot everybody.